What's up, Warrior Babes? Hey, everybody. Nikki here, and welcome to our Warrior Babe Revolution rally call. It is Sunday evening, early evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am stoked for yet another freaking rally call with you guys. It's going to be a fire topic. It's literally something that got brought up in conversation with a really good friend of mine last night, and then noticed it this morning when I was working on check-ins with my VIPs, and I was like, this topic is going to be lit for today's rally call. So super stoked to be here with you guys and kick off this call right now. We're moving into another week, so it's going to light some fire under your asses to help you guys get in the right mindset for your new week and for your journey moving forward. All right, so let the other babes know that we're getting this call started. We're going to start in a few minutes. So go leave a comment to the other babes inside the group, inside the Facebook group. Let them know that this call is getting started, and they want to be on this live right now so they can feel the energy from the call and be able to employ on this mindset tactic that I'm going to share with you guys. And I know you guys are probably like, when is Nikki going to talk about macros? When is Nikki going to talk about workouts? Look, you guys have that information inside of the apps. You have that information inside of the Q&A calls. The rally calls is really something that I do trickle in macros and workouts every once in a while. It seems like every blue moon. But the mindset tactics are really, it's something that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's a really, really important tool for your journey to understand. You have to understand yourself in order to better yourself moving forward. And the way to do that is to gather all these tactics that I share with you on the mindset. Like one of the babes was sharing on my Blueprints Q&A. She's so thankful for the program because it's not just a diet and exercise that has helped her progress, but it's the way that her mind is shifted with this program. So that's why I love talking about mindset things, because I'm passionate about it. It's something I'm really good at because I've been through it. I've been through it on my own journey. I know exactly how you guys are going through it, even if you're 50-plus years old, you're 60-plus years old, you're 30 years old, you're my age. It doesn't matter. We all go through it, but it's up to you to choose how you continue to move forward. And if you listen to me and listen to these mindset tactics and then employ them on your lifestyle now, then good job. Kudos to you, because you're creating shifts that are going to create other shifts around you, with your body, with your transformation, with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers. It starts with you first, but you have to be the one that employs all these actions and these tactics that I share with you. That's why I love talking about mindset stuff. So let's other babes know that we're getting this call started. Before we do dive in, I want to give a huge welcome to all of the new Warrior Babes who have joined us this week. Welcome, babes. Welcome. You are literally a part of a community of women, thousands of women, who are getting known and becoming stronger, more confident versions of themselves. Our community, Warrior Babe, is where strong is the new Steffi, and we collectively together are working towards that goal that not a lot of people really truly understand or support. But inside of our community, there's the support, there's the inspiration, and there's another fellow warrior babe who's working every single day towards the same goals that you guys are working towards, which is so cool, so freaking cool. So if you guys are new to Warrior Babe, we do these calls every single Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a great way to kick off the new week. It's a great way to get your mindset in the right state of mind, and a great way to just feel the energy from this call to get you excited to continue moving forward. All right, so mark your calendars, set your alarms, make sure you're here, and make sure you're immersing yourself into Warrior Babe everything. Once you understand me, my language, my tough love, it creates you to be embodied in the Warrior Babe everything and everything that I'm sharing with you. And when you immerse yourself into something like that, you're more likely to follow through. So mark your calendar, set your alarms. Don't miss out on these rally calls. All right, but really quick, before we do get started, as you guys know, Kate updated our workouts on Friday. Woo! Let's go. Who's ready for this new round of workouts? If you guys weren't sore last week, trust me, you're going to be sore. We change these workouts every month for a reason. Your body can get used to doing similar workouts for 3 to 4 weeks. So it's really important that in your goal of toning or shaping and even building and maintaining, that these workouts are consistently changing to confuse your muscles. And when you confuse your muscles, you're teaching your muscles to not only continue to break down muscle fibers, but you're also challenging them in different ways. So then that is what in turn makes those muscles grow, and when you build muscle, that is what gets you toned. All right? So super excited for you guys. As you guys go on this new week, first week of these new workouts, please update the Facebook community and let us know how you are feeling. And remember, stay hydrated, stretch, and eat your macros. Recover the right way so you won't be as sore. All right, before we dive in, really quick, if you guys are new to the WarriorBabe community, please don't be the person to ask questions that we answer inside the application. Please don't flood our community with questions that can be easily answered by you just taking the time to go through and learn the application. Take the time to search there. Listen to everything that I am sharing with you. Now, if the question that you are seeking isn't answered inside the app, then go to your main home screen, click the Need Help, and then that will bring you to our Frequently Asked Questions resource page, which is an entire platform that my team updates every single month with the frequently asked questions that we get on a monthly basis. So they're always adding new questions in there and providing answers for those questions. Last area that you guys should be going is to support for any fitness or nutrition questions. Please only go to them for any technical issues, app issues, or membership questions. If your questions can't be answered inside the app or inside the FAQs, then you can go into the Facebook group and tag Kate, who is our community manager, who is amazing. She's in there on a daily basis getting your questions answered. She's on vacation right now, so just saying that out loud. You guys don't see her as active right now. She's enjoying some time to herself, but she's still she's always in there answering questions and getting back to you guys on a 24-hour basis. All right, so don't hesitate to tag Kate, and she will get to your questions whenever needed. All right, let's dive into today's topic. I'm super excited to talk about this. Today's topic is how to respect yourself. This is an absolute freaking game changer. And something that got brought up in communication and conversation last night as to why I started my journey. And I'm sure that you guys can resonate with me 150% because we, WarriorBabes, have all been there. And this is one of the main reasons why I embarked on my fitness journey and why, actually, I know why a lot of you guys are doing it as well. So, topic is how to respect yourself. When I first, I'm going to be brutally honest. When I first started my own fitness journey, I didn't respect myself. Doing activities like not working out, binge eating, not eating enough, killing myself doing cardio because I had this idea of what I needed to look like and felt cardio was the way. I had no respect to myself, not only with the actions that I was doing, but also the way that I was talking to myself. Saying negative things every time I looked into the mirror. Hated the way that I looked. Hated the way that my arms had a flab underneath of it. Hated the way my legs looked. I never wore shorts. To this day, it's sometimes still hard for me to wear shorts. I would beat myself up. I would be my own worst enemy. And I know you guys can resonate with this because as I was doing one of my check-ins today, one of the babes in the VIP literally pinpointed every negative aspect about her body in her weekly form that the VIPs send in on a weekly basis. I mean, it was a paragraph, you guys. Like, this point, and I hate the way this looks, and this point, and that point. And I literally, had a flashback, and I was like, oh, my God, I used to be the same exact way when I had absolutely no respect for myself. Guys, think about this. Ask yourself this. The way that you guys talk to yourselves about nitpicking every single thing on your body, would you say the same thing to your best friend or the same thing to your children? Would you look at them and be like, your arms are ugly? Would you say that to your kids? Would you say that to anybody else? No, right? So why the hell why should we be saying that to ourselves? We don't respect ourselves. And let me say this out loud. If you don't respect yourself, you're going to see that falls into every other aspect of your life. Kids yelling at you, husband not getting along, coworkers taking you for granted. If you don't respect yourself, it's going to run into every other avenue of your life. And I say this because when I first started my fitness journey, I didn't respect myself, like I just shared with you guys. And I was always worried about what other people thought about me. And one is their respect. And in order to get their respect, you guys, in order to get your husband's respect, your kids' respect, your friends' respect, guess what? You have to start fucking respecting yourself. How do you do that? Well, one of the major things on how you fucking do that is by the way you communicate with yourself. If you're constantly saying negative shit, you don't respect yourself. You need to change the perspective of how you see yourself now, because that's one thing. Let me pull back for a second. The Babe in the VIP is making tremendous fucking progress. It's fucking insane. And then when I get thrown that kind of data point, I'm like, oh my God, she's making progress, yet she's still not happy with anything on her body. So let me tell you, you have to change your perspective of how you see yourself right now, like yesterday, right now. Because as you work on your goal and you get to your goal, if you don't love yourself and your body right now, guess what? You're going to get to your goal and you're not going to be satisfied. You're going to be like, well, I don't like how this looks, or I don't like this flab underneath my armpit, or my butt is still sagging. Guys, come on. Look at all of the progress that you've made and love yourself. Take a step back and be like, oh my God, I have done tremendous. Now my next goal is to make this better. But don't say it in a negative light, because guess what? If it's a negative light, do you really think that that's encouraging, that you want to move forward and change that aspect or work on that aspect? Anything that's negative and you continue to say negative, you're not going to enjoy the process. You're not going to respect yourself enough to make that change if you're constantly nitpicking and being negative about your body and the way that you are. And if you want the respect from other people, you have to respect yourself first. That was one of my big things that I wanted when I started my journey. I didn't know it. I didn't know it at the time, but it was a subconscious thing where I was like, well, I want respect from the person that I'm with. I want to look strong. I want to walk around with confidence and stride. And I want to walk into the room and everybody knows I'm the badass. That's what I wanted subconsciously. But something that was holding me back was the respect that I had for myself. I wasn't getting that from anybody else, or I wasn't walking into the room because I didn't have respect for the way that I was handling me, the way I was talking to me, the way that I wasn't doing any of the actions that were in alignment with what I wanted, the higher version of what I saw myself as. I wasn't doing any actions that were in alignment with that, working out, eating healthy, and that's what obviously shifted me to change. And I think that's what a lot of women want as well, to shift and change. But in order to shift and change, you got to start employing on those actions right now. You got to start talking to yourself in more positive light. Love your body right now. Love your journey right now. Love every aspect of your body, and have the fucking respect for yourself to then follow through with the actions you know you need to do. Going to work out, hitting your macros on a daily basis, but on top of that, having a positive chatter going on inside of your mind that is in a respectful tone for you. And once you start respecting yourself and you start building up your confidence with following through on these types of actions, guess what? Everything in your life is going to change. People are going to start looking at you differently. Your kids are going to be like, Mom's a fucking badass. I don't want to screw around with her. People are going to take you in a different manner if you start changing the way that you act. But if you continue what you're doing, continue talking in this way, then guess what? It's going to exclude in other things in your life, and you're going to once you start fixing you, everything else changes. Literally, guys, I'm speaking from my life experience. The person I am today is completely different than the person 5 years ago. I can walk into a room and be like, yeah, like, I know my shit. Guess the body is a walking billboard. And if you look the part, people are going to respect you a little bit more, listen to you a little bit more. If you develop that stride and confidence within yourself, people are going to be like, they're going to have respect for you, but you have to have the respect first for yourself. And that starts within you first. So, what's everybody going to do in order to have more respect for yourself this week? How are you guys going to respect yourself more? You got to follow through with your workouts. You got to show up and do things that you may not want to do, but do it anyway, because that's how you build confidence within yourself. That's what confidence is. By doing something, A, that you've never done before, and then doing it and tackling it and being like, damn, that was fucking easy, or just continually following through with things that you don't want to do. Hitting your macros, same things apply. Have respect for yourself and your body, to eat enough food, to fuel the machine that you're living inside of, so that you can have kick-ass workouts, so you can be in a better mood, that you can poop well. And then create this positive chatter inside of you. Be happy. Be proud of where you are right now. Don't settle. Always continue to work. But be happy and proud of what you're doing on a continual basis. Have respect for yourself in the gym, with nutrition, and the way you conversate with yourself. When you're able to have that type of respect for yourself, everything in your life will change. I guarantee it. But I'm going to end it on this note, you guys. It starts within you. You have to make that and create that change. I literally cannot, from Pennsylvania, where I'm standing right now, literally cast a spell on you in order for that to change. It has to start within you first. So now's your chance. If you catch yourself saying something negative about you and your body, turn it into a fucking positive. Write it down. Think of a word that's really powerful to you. Enough, worthy, strong, confident. And whenever you feel like you're hitting a low point during the week, which is totally normal, we're all human, find that word, say it in your mind over and over and over and over again, and watch how your energy state changes. Maybe your word could be respect this week. All right, babes. On that note, I'm going to end this rally call, but I hope that it really helped you guys understand how, if you want respect from other people, you have to have respect for yourself first. And the way that starts is by being more of a stronger, confident version of yourself. And the way that you do that is by following through on what you know you need to do and being positive in your own skin at every aspect of your journey. All right, babes, I love you all, and I'll see you guys on Wednesdays. Q&A, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time inside the Facebook group. Immerse yourself in these rally calls, you guys. If you guys aren't here on a weekly basis, get your ass here on a weekly basis. Every single Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, do we kick off these live rally calls. Something motivational, maybe a mindset tip, maybe macros, maybe workouts, something that's going to get you inspired to follow through for the new week moving forward. Just these 15, 20, 30 minutes could be an absolute game changer in the way that you think. And you know, your thoughts carry into feelings, which then carry into actions, which then either are good or bad to the goals that you want to get to. All right, babes, let me know how you guys enjoyed this rally call inside the Facebook group. Give me your feedback, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your evening. Start your week strong. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.